Hey foodies. Okay, so I had a different video idea I wanted to do today, but a teaser was dropped for the next killer in Dead by Daylight, and I have to cover this because this looks like something I've been looking forward to is finally coming to the game. What am I talking about? You saw the thumbnail. I think we are finally getting confirmation that the Wendigo is coming to Dead by Daylight. Now, I do not do clickbait. I would not be putting this out there unless I thought there was a tremendous chance that this is true. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you the teaser trailer, and I'm going to make sure that we are operating with the same information as one another. I want you to watch it, and if you have a different take on it, please let me know in the comments below. Tell me, say, hey, I disagree with that. I don't think that's what they're saying. But first off, let's just roll the footage. Alright, so as you see there, it's a little vague, as they always tend to be. You know, when we got the Death Slinger, all we got was footage of a chain going through the going through across the ground, basically. And people thought, ooh, maybe it's a werewolf. It did not turn out to be a werewolf. It turned out to be Shooty McTooty. And you know what? Good for them. Good for them. I think that was a really cool DLC. But this one seems a lot more straightforward. Now, I have seen people talking about the Left 4 Dead witch. Some people think it's the witch. I disagree. I do not believe it's going to be the witch, and I think there are several reasons to say that it's a Wendigo rather than anything else. So I'm going to break those down. There's just a couple of things that I took away from the video, and if you guys disagree with me, again, let me know. Tell me, but I promise you guys, I would not be making this if I did not think I was right. I would not be making this just to get clicks. So let's go through my evidence. Firstly, it's very, very cold. Wherever they are in some deep forest in the middle of a snowstorm, it seems, which is the appropriate setting to find a Wendigo. Obviously, the culture, the myth around Wendigos goes really far back. This is a Native American myth, and obviously Native Americans were all over the continent, so I'm not trying to say that that is somehow perfect proof of Wendigo. What I am saying is Wendigos are generally portrayed as living in cold conditions, and the most popular example of Wendigos in modern media would be the video game Until Dawn, which was set, I want to say in Canada. I think it was set in Canada, and it was a very snowy terrain. So that is the first thing that I would say kind of contributes to me thinking that, oh, okay, this is probably a Wendigo. But there's more than just that. It's not just that I saw a cold terrain and I was like, Wendigo! I'm not jumping the gun that badly. Beyond that, it's a clawed hand. The movement is kind of rigid, like you would expect from a Wendigo. The skin is pale and kind of sickly looking, which is very consistent with how Wendigos have been portrayed. I think it's a Wendigo, guys, and I'm very interested to see if we're getting a Wendigo. Now, one thing that Dead by Daylight has been very, very clear with from the get-go is they want to go with stereotypes for their killers in many of these cases. So you have some of them that were made to be kind of knockoffs of existing characters. You know, Hillbilly to Leatherface, Trapper to Jason, and so on and so forth. But you look at what they've done, right? You have the Oni, which is obviously a very traditional monster. You have the Japanese ghost girl in the Spirit, right? You have the troubled youth, the edgy teen in the Legion. You know, you have all of these kind of staples of horror, and there are only a few of them really, really big examples that they have not grabbed yet. So we have yet to get an alien of any kind. We have yet to get a possessed doll of any kind. You know, there are a couple out there. We still have werewolves out there. There are some really cool concepts. I will live and die on the hill that I want a pirate killer. As soon as a pirate killer comes out, I'm no longer a clown main. This big boy off to my side, he becomes a pirate. I want a pirate killer, but that's irrelevant. for the time being, it's worth noting that a Wendigo is a pretty big one. They have yet to check off the list. A Wendigo makes a lot of sense, and to me, it's a very logical progression. I do not foresee a licensed chapter right now. I just don't think that's very realistic. So if you assume they're not working with the licensed chapter, they're going with something original. But even when they go original, they tend to draw from real life influence. Even the most creative killer concept they have, which I would say is probably the plague. The plague is drawn from Babylonian myth. It's very, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious they like to take inspiration from real life. I think the Wendigo makes a lot of sense here, but that's my 2 cents. Let me know in the comments below. Look, I hope you guys, this is the first time I've ever done any kind of news type of video. So again, I really hope you guys don't feel like you've been clickbaited. I put the question marks in the title because I don't know. I don't know that it's the Wendigo, but I'll make the bet with you. I will make the bet with you that chapter 18 is a Wendigo or, and I'm putting an important or in there, a Wendigo or a Wendigo-like creature. They may not call it the Wendigo, but chapter 18 is going to be a Wendigo, or at least a Wendigo light. That is my prediction. Let me know what you think down below. What do you think this teaser trailer is hinting at, and what do you want it to be? Do you want it to be a Wendigo? Are you interested at all in a Wendigo? I guess I should cover one quick thing. I was doing my whole outro. There's a quick thing I need to do here. Point blank, I don't think this is an Until Dawn chapter. And I had been working on a video. Damn it. I had been working on a video wherein I made the case for an Until Dawn chapter. Now, maybe with the Silent Hill chapter, what we're seeing is an eagerness to get into horror video games as licensed characters. That's possible. You come equipped with several really good survivor options. You have a really good killer option. I understand all of that. I don't think it's going to be an Until Dawn chapter. Until Dawn does not have the same draw as Silent Hill. Take whatever you think the least well-known licensed character they have put in the game and multiply it by 10 and you have Until Dawn. If you play a lot of games, you probably think Until Dawn is a big deal, but I promise you, as somebody who loved the game, who played through it multiple times, it's one of my favorite games of all time. But it's not that well known. If you talk with people about Until Dawn, they say, "What's that?" I'm telling you, I don't think it's an Until Dawn chapter, but I do sincerely, in my heart of hearts, think it's a Wendigo chapter. But that's it for me. That's all I've got to say. So let me know down below what you think. Do you think it's a Wendigo? Do you want it to be a Wendigo? And also, if you wanted to just put a comment of a killer concept you would like to see in the game. Maybe it is a werewolf. Maybe it's a mummy. You know, there are all kinds of things they have yet to put in there. So I'm very excited to see what it is. But yeah, guys, I can't lie to you. I'm very excited about this news because I feel like a killer concept that I've wanted in the game for quite a while may be around the corner. And for what it's worth, I hope it's an Until Dawn chapter. And if it is, please let Ashley be the survivor. But that's it for me, guys. I will see you for the next video, or I will catch you on a stream. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves out there. And until next time, bye, friends.